This episode comes with a little less sunshine and a lot more reality. Cooler temperatures, high winds, and plenty of rain. We make our way from Pilley Island to Fogo Island, spending a few days exploring Twillingate along the way. We learn that the ferry schedule is really just a guide before enjoying a sunny sail to Fogo Island. We are Gwen and Derek, and this girl is Elsa. Join us as we discover the windswept and wild province of Newfoundland while traveling in our camper van, Vanessa. Despite the rain, we stopped at Grand Falls, Windsor for a quick lunch and a walk before heading up Route 340 to Twillingate. We are at Dildo Run Provincial Park, about 20 kilometers south of Twillingate, and we'll be here for a couple of nights while we explore the area. The weather has stopped raining, but it's turned quite windy, and you can probably tell because I'm wearing a toque and my scarf. It's gotten a bit chilly. So we're just exploring the park here a little bit to see what's what. Elsa's actually just dragging me down the road here. Girls on a mission. Anyhow, stay tuned. More adventures to come. Good morning. We are headed up to Twillingate this morning for a little bit of a look about, and we are excited to go up and explore a little bit. There's some great trails. Although the weather today isn't quite conducive for trails, but we'll see when we get there what we end up doing. The Long Point, or Twillingate Lighthouse, stands 331 feet above the Notre Dame Bay and has guided vessels since 1876. Its unique square base and octagon-shaped tower make it one of a kind in Canada, and a popular spot for whale watching and iceberg viewing.
Passageway which connects the lighthouse building to the old foghorn building down there. And it was constructed in the 1920s so that when the lighthouse keeper would sound the foghorn, he wouldn't just blow right off the coast.
We were really lucky. The curator of the Lighthouse Museum was actually working when we arrived. She shared the story of how she shifted the museum's focus from the local fishing industry to life inside the lighthouse, highlighting the keeper and his family. A local who grew up in the area, she told us how she reached out to the community, asking folks to look through their outbuildings and attics for forgotten artifacts. She even connected with the family of the very first lightkeeper and was able to secure original family portraits. We truly enjoyed learning the history of the lighthouse and getting a glimpse into the everyday lives of the people who once called it home. Even though we were too late to spot any icebergs in person, we still managed to experience them in spirit, with a refreshing beer brewed from melted iceberg water. Honestly, no regrets. Good morning. We are at the Fogo Island Ferry. We arrived 2 hours earlier than our ferry, and there we are, we're first in line, and we'll be heading out another hour or so. So we're headed down there to the ferry docks, and we are headed off to Fogo Island.
You're well.
Two people and a dog.
22, 20 bucks. There you go. My cue.
With me as we go up the Brimstone Head Trail to one of the 4 corners of the world, according to the Flat Earth Society. Cool, huh? Good morning. I'm having some freshly picked blueberries that we picked yesterday here in Brimstone Park with my yogurt this morning. On Fogo Island, we adjust our plans. Less than ideal weather means extra layers, more hot drinks, and a little creative rerouting. Thankfully, the camper van is warm and dry, even if it is a little muddy, slightly chaotic, and smells like a wet dog, courtesy of Elsa. When there are this many blueberries, how can I not stop and pick some? There's tons everywhere. And they're delicious. In episode 3, I explained what a bite means, as in bumblebee bite. Another common word we hear is tickle. No, not a tickle in my throat. Tickle is a short, narrow saltwater channel between two islands, or between a mainland and an island, that frequently were used to access a harbor. A settlement adjacent to a tickle may also use the word in their name, such as shoal tickle or eastern tickle. come walk with me along Joe Bat's Arm Trail to the Great Auk statue.
What it means, but there's a smile upon your face. Then I see something shimmering in your eyes. And they say if you want to glimpse the future, you need space. And you said you'll put down your morning guns. Would you follow me to wonders? Take my hand and walk beside me.
On our last day on Fogo Island, the sun shines, the winds have reduced, and we decide to take a hike to the Great Auk statue before heading to the ferry. Once common along these shores, the Great Auk was a flightless and defenseless bird that was hunted to extinction in the mid-1800s. 4 days on Fogo Island, windy, cold, and wonderful. Fogo Island kept things interesting and left a lasting impression. Next stop, Buena Vista, and things are about to get interesting. Subscribe so you don't miss our next Newfoundland adventure.